Complex numbers. We have the question on the board, and this question is for students doing higher level in mathematics and Leaving Certificate. So complex numbers, and the question that we have on the board, as I said, it is for students doing higher level mathematics in Leaving Certificate. We have the question. I'm going to read the question. Z is equal to 4 over 1 plus square root of 3. I is out of the square root. And they say is a complex number where I squared is equal to minus 1. We have been asked to verify that Z can be written as 1 minus square root of 3, and I repeat, it is out of the square root. And we have been asked also to write Z in polar form. Using the Moivre's theorem, write Z with the power 3. Now, we are going to start, as I need to have more space. I go to wipe out the part B and C. So we need to verify that Z can be written in this form. So this part of the question can be also solved by students doing ordinary level in Leaving Certificate. This is also for students doing ordinary level in Leaving Certificate, part A of the question. Now, we have a complex number with a numerator and denominator. That means it's a fraction. Now, we need to have it in this form. What we do, we are going to multiply the denominator, that is 1 plus square root of 3i, by its conjugate, that is 1 minus square root of 3i. So we multiply the denominator, what we have the denominator, by its conjugate. So the conjugate is what? It's just changing the sign in the front of the imaginary part. As you know, a complex number has two parts, a real part and an imaginary part. This is a real part and this is imaginary part. So in the front of imaginary part, we change the sign. It will plus, we put minus. So we have this is a conjugate of that. Now the same conjugate, put it here on the top. We have like that. That's going to be multiplied by 4 that we already have it there. Now, 4 multiplied by 1 will give 4. 4 multiplied by minus 3, minus square root of 3i will give minus 4 square root of 3i. Now 1 multiplied by 1 will give 1. 1 multiplied by minus square root of 3i will give minus square root of 3i. Square root of 3i multiplied by 1 will give, so plus square root of 3i. Square root of 3i. And then square root of 3i multiplied by minus square root of 3i. This will give minus 3i squared. Where is square root of 3 coming? So we have square root of 3, square root of 3, and why do we have a 3 there? So, and this is low. Look, we have a square root of 3 can be written like that. Okay? Like that. And then if you multiply it by another square root of 3, that means you are going to multiply this by that. So, and this will give what? So we add the power half plus half, we give just 1 unit. When we have half, 1 half and another half, when you put together, you get just 1 unit. So that's why we get 3 there. And remember also we said that here they say I squared is equal to minus 1. So we are going to write 4 minus 4. I'm going to put it like that. 4 minus 4 square root of 3i. And then look, this minus square root of 3 plus square root of minus square root of 3i plus square root of 3i will give 0. And over there, so we have minus 3 multiplied by minus. So this will give 4 minus 4 square root of 3i. This will minus 3 multiplied by minus 1 will give plus 3. So plus 3 plus 1 will give 4. And then, look what we have to, we can write there. We have 4, because the 4 is a common denominator, both for 4 and minus 4 square root of 3. So I can write like that, and then 4 square root of 3. So this will give what? This will give what? So this will, 4 divided by 4 is what? 4 divided by 4 is 1. And then here, if I divide 4 and 4 here, I get minus square root of 3i. And finished. So this is the first part. We finished our first part. We are going to do the next part. So the question was asked to get what? To get this in polar form. We're going to get this in polar form. Okay? Now, we're going to stop for the moment here, and then we continue.